Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you all doing? My name is Echo, and today's video is this week's Minecraft Q&A episode. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is the series every single week that I take the time to answer your questions that have been left in the comment section below. These questions are about the future of Minecraft, changes, missing features, updates, and anything about Minecraft at all. Now, if you're new to the channel, guys, I do a poll every single week. It's above me. Click the eye, scroll down, and answer the poll. It's kind of something that we started to do in this series. Now, unfortunately, at the beginning of this episode, we have no news and information. Usually, I start these episodes with what knowledge we know from the previous week. The only thing I can tell you guys is that the Minecraft 1.5 update is currently in certification testing and will be releasing very soon for iOS, Android, Windows 10, and Xbox, and also the Switch version, 5 versions, very, very soon. We're literally at the point now where we're waiting for one update to be complete, which is the aquatic update, so we can start to look forward to what the next update is going to be. If you guys do enjoy the series and you would like to see some more bonus episodes, please be sure to hit that like button. So let's start off with the last poll from last week. I actually commented this saying, was you disappointed with the drowned mob? Now 64%, including myself, said yes. 16% said no, and 18% said meh, they didn't really care. So the reason why I talked about this is because to me, the drowned is just another retextured zombie. I kind of don't like to say this or use these words, but I feel like the development of the drowned was lazy. When they announced a hostile water mob, I was expecting like a fish type, something that was going to be dangerous. Nope, it was just another variation of zombies that can breathe underwater, and the majority of you guys do agree with me. I really don't like the drowned. I mean, they're okay, but I really wasn't expecting them to be just another zombie. I was expecting something a little different. So make sure you answer the poll above me, and let's get into the first question or comment. This one says, the Java edition is probably going to be replaced. Now, we talked about this quite a lot in the last episode because Mojang is now owned by Microsoft. Microsoft now own Minecraft. Now, very, very slowly, they've kind of replaced the Windows 10 version, the Bedrock version, with the Java version. Now, the Java version used to have the title as Minecraft. It's now displayed as Minecraft Java Edition. Exactly what they did with the console version, Xbox One Edition, the Switch Edition, and the Bedrock version, iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox, and Switch just says Minecraft. They've completely switched it. So we kind of discussed about this on Microsoft going to officially replacing the Java version with the Windows 10 version because they gotta make some money somehow. Remember, although Minecraft is a game we love, to Microsoft it is another business. I'm guessing time will tell what their overall plans are. I mean, I don't think they're officially going to change it to or replace the Java version, but they're kind of pushing it to the side very, very slowly. That's kind of what I think about it. Anyway, that's kind of what we talked about last week. The next one's pretty long, from Santiago. I have a question. Do you think the Minecon Earth 2017 mobs should have a chance to be added to make everyone that didn't want the Phantom happy? Don't get me wrong, I like the Phantom, but it's not that interesting to me. I think the next update should be either a dimension or cave update because we need more dimensions to keep playing survival, and a cave update to make players want to go to caves instead of you being told you have to. From Puerto Rico, with a great fan support, Diego, aka Lizard Santiago. Yeah, thank you very much. Shout out to the people from Puerto Rico. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, when the mobs were announced during Minecon Earth 2017, they gave us 4 options, and they said 3 of them will be gone forever. Now, unfortunately, they introduced the Phantom. I don't like the Phantom. It's not the mob that I wanted. It's not the mob that I voted for. And if you go back and watch Minecon Earth, when they announced that the Phantom won, Jeb was like, I didn't want this one. Now, I don't think any of those other mobs will come back. I think they're gone forever, which is quite unfortunate because one of those mobs was kind of like it was kind of like a small crocodile with a massive mouth that could remove enchantments. That would have been 100 times better. I would love to see that mob come back, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I do agree with you. I think a cave update does need to be introduced. And if we're lucky, that could possibly be one of the next 2 or 3 updates. But thank you so much for the comment, and thank you so much for the question. The next one from Spec Ops Q&A. When will we actually be able to get real mods? We need full mods in Bedrock Edition instead of add-ons replacing existing stuff in Minecraft. Also, even if you do get an add-on from purchase maps, you don't use them in your worlds of your own. That's so boring. Now, this is quite a popular question. It did have 6 thumbs up, so you guys kind of wanted me to answer this question. So, I've talked about this in the past Q&A videos. We are currently in stage 2 of modding for Minecraft. Stage 1 was the community creations with Block Launcher and all these third-party apps. Stage 2 is the current stage, and that is add-ons. Now, add-ons have changed as time has gone by. They have become a little bit better, but those add-on changes were mainly for marketplace creators so they could make money, which is understandable. The final stage, stage 3, is going to be the API modding. This gives the Bedrock players the ability to fully make modifications like we can on PC Java. I also want to tell you guys that the gameplay you can see, this is Zeus shaders. This is a Minecraft PC shaders pack. It's ultra and it's amazing. Anyway, getting away from the subject. So yeah, API modding will be the next stage. That is taking a little bit of time. I actually spoke to the developers about this. This was something that they worked on a long time ago, and then they got to a certain point and scrapped it off because they had to restart it with different coding, which is why they tell us the Super Duper Graphics Pack wasn't released. They're having to restart it from the ground up to make it work correct. I really don't want to get into too much detail, but when do I think it's going to be available? I'm not expecting the API modding until next year. I think at this current point, Minecraft Bedrock needs to focus on bugs. Guys, I play survival all the time, right? And there is too many bugs that ruin survival. For one, you can't really use shulker boxes because if you put things inside shulker boxes, it lags your game and it's absolutely terrible. 2, you can't fight the Ender Dragon because every time he shoots the Ender Acid at you, the end balls, it causes horrendous lag. These are really important changes that have not been fixed. These are important game mechanics in Minecraft that have still not been fixed. So I don't care that we don't have the API modding at this point. I just want them to make Minecraft again. Because I feel like their priority is the marketplace. And it drives me crazy because as a survival player who literally played Minecraft for survival, I feel like we're getting pushed aside. I feel like it's all money based at this moment, which really drives me crazy. So API modding, probably not going to be getting it until next year. Super Duper Graphics Pack, I don't know, 2050 if we're lucky. Anyway, great question. Let's move on. The next one from Linda, Q&A in the 1.2 update. They said that super flat worlds are coming. What happened? They never officially confirmed that super flats would be introduced in 1.2. They did say around about 1.2, the confirmation. So we are going to be getting super flats, custom super flats, and the amplified terrain on the Bedrock version. This is something that is going to be coming. When? I don't know. To be honest with you guys, I imagine like the Microsoft and Minecraft offices are absolutely chaotic. If they had a big whiteboard, I imagine they have thousands of things to do. There's tons and tons of bugs they need to fix. There's tons and tons of features that are still missing. Like you said, super flat worlds. Where are they? Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, has always had the most basic and simple super flat. It doesn't even have a village. It's like 3 pieces of, sorry, it's 1 piece of dirt, sorry, 1 piece of grass and like 2 or 3 pieces of dirt and then bedrock. It really drives me crazy. If you do have Xbox One though, you can transfer those worlds over. It's still quite a lot of process to do though, isn't it? But yeah, that's the answer to that question. The next one from Breakboy. I like this one. He had 17 thumbs up. Hey Echo, do you think we need fish in those underwater caves? Maybe that fish that looks like a creeper. So this could be linked to the aquatic update / a cave update. Something fantastic that Mojang and Microsoft introduced in the aquatic update is having water caves. So if you go through a ravine, usually a cave that's linked to that ravine is covered in water. It's so much fun. I feel like a scuba diver trying to get all my loot. But I feel like they should definitely add something kind of scary down there. If they're going to introduce a cave update, they could introduce maybe swimming creepers, like baby fish creepers. I don't know, something like that. Again, we go back to what I said at the start of the video. I don't like the drowned. I would like to have seen a fish type of mob introduced, and maybe this could be the fish one. But yes, I do agree. They do need some kind of evil, scary fish that could be linked to the aquatic update / cave update. Great question, and you guys wanted me to answer that one. The next one from Junior. Do you think Mojang will give us an option to choose between the vanilla textures or the new textures to use for the super duper graphics pack that come with it? Question mark. Because I really don't like the textures I really don't like how the textures look that come with the graphics pack, and I just want to use shaders with normal Minecraft textures. Now, there's two ways you're asking this. The first way is we are going to be getting the default textures in Minecraft completely retextured. So if you mean those, they are going to give us the option to use the ordinary default Minecraft texture that we've had for a very long time. So the textures that you use in Minecraft every single day, they will be an option in Minecraft. We are also going to have the second option, and this will be the option going forward for the future, that Jap is making the new textures for Minecraft, which I don't mind. They're not that bad. We haven't had Phase 3 in a while. They are a massive work in progress. I don't expect them for a little time. The Super Duper Graphics Pack, did it come with a texture pack? I'm not entirely sure. But the Super Duper Graphics Pack will be something that you enable with probably all textures. Not something that has its own dedicated texture. Okay, so if you want to make default Minecraft beautiful, you can do that. Exactly like the gameplay you can see right now. This is default Minecraft, just made beautiful, just with massive amounts of shiny brightness and nice water and stuff like that. So if you want to make it the way the gameplay is, don't worry, you will have that as an option. But it's quite a popular question because a lot of people don't like the new retextured stuff. So hopefully that answers your question. The next one, Q&A. Do you think we will ever be able to put markers on maps? So if you found, for example, a stronghold in other structures, you could put a marker on the map so you know where it is. Good question. So I'm guessing you've not seen the preview. In 1.13, in the aquatic update that we have now on PC, you have the ability of putting markers on banners. So you can put the banner down, and then when you look at your map, it says, bingo, that's the stronghold, that's my house, that's the village, etc. This is yet to be introduced to the Bedrock version. Apparently, the developers say it's not an updated aquatic feature. So it's not going to be introduced till a little bit later on. But yes, they are introducing some kind of waypoints that will be visible on your map. And it's all linked with banners, which I'm kind of happy about because I feel like banners are underappreciated. I feel like banners need a relift. They need some new changes to them because banners are fantastic. And I've talked about this before. I think they should link banners with beds so we can have custom bed sheets. Like, that would be so much fun. Imagine a creeper face on a green bed. It's just something simple that makes a massive change. But great question. Yes, we will have waypoints at some point. The next one here from Angel Gaming. Will Minecraft Bedrock ever get dual wielding or the ability to hold things in your second hand? From what I know, we are only able to hold arrows and the Totem of Undying. I would like to see shields in Minecraft Bedrock or Console Edition. It's never happening for the console version. We're never getting full dual wielding. We're never getting shields on Console Edition. Console Edition has one more update, and that's the update aquatic, and that is it. That's the last update. That is the complete version of Minecraft Console Edition. The reason why we don't have shields is because, as Jeb did explain, this is a work in progress. They still need to figure out how to do it with a touch device, which is taking a little bit of time, which is the main reason why they haven't introduced it, because they don't know how it's going to work. As for the dual wielding, I would like to see a couple more features. I'd at least like to see torches in your offhand. So the only 3 things we have the ability of putting in your offhand is exactly what you explained. We have arrows, we have Totem of Undying, and we do have a map. 3 different things. It's not enough. I would love to see at least torches. So that's something that they're working on. They did announce this a couple of weeks ago, actually, that this is something that they are looking at. The overall mechanics of Minecraft, because a lot of people like dual wielding, a lot of people don't. So we'll have to wait and see. But yes, definitely going to see some changes in the future. The next question from Drage. Holding a torch wouldn't be OP if it was half the light of normal one or burned out eventually. So last week we talked about the ability of holding a torch and it emits light when you're going in a cave, kind of like the shaders I have on now. So when you're exploring down caves, with the torch in your offhand, it's light, it's lit up, you can see things, you can mine things. Now, exactly what you said in that comment, you said eventually, if the torch burnt out. A long time ago in Minecraft, I remember this in a snapshot, they made it where torches burnt out, and everybody went insane and went, what are you doing? Nobody liked that feature, and if they made it where torches burnt out, nobody would like that feature. So that's never going to be a thing. They have tried it, nobody liked it, they got rid of it. So I think holding a torch in your offhand while mining is still something that they could consider in the future, maybe for a cave update. But yeah, I like that comment down below. And the last question is coming from Steve. I think Mojang overreacted on animal cruelty a lot. Just because you kill an animal in a game doesn't mean you're going to hunt it in real life. What do you think, Echo? If Mojang allowed all animals in-game, what top 3 animals would you like to see come to Minecraft? Yeah, I kind of do agree. They went overboard on the whole animal cruelty thing. Why is anybody going to go out there and start killing turtles? I mean, they already introduced an endangered animal. That is the polar bear. And I told them that, and they're like, well, nobody's going to go to the Antarctic and kill a polar bear. Nobody's going to go anywhere and kill any animal just because of Minecraft. It's a stupid reason. It's a stupid excuse. If I had to pick 3 animals that I would like to see introduced to Minecraft, I would pick sharks, because I think they'll be a great addition. I would pick maybe a giraffe, because I think giraffes are awesome. And for 3, I think like small caiman, like crocodiles in swamps, would be a good introduction. 3 mobs that I would love to see that I think could change Minecraft for the better. But thank you all so much for the weekly questions. I love this series. I love taking the time to read what you guys are curious about. Again, this week, we didn't really have much news. Apart from 1.5 is in certification testing, which is going to take a little bit of time to be released. But hopefully you do enjoy this video. Any more questions about Minecraft at all, leave them down below. Have a great day. Shout out to everyone for their questions, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.